Morning. It is Thursday morning, and I thought I would get in here before the kids wake up and get my miles in. So I am doing a couple miles on the treadmill. First thing, I did 1.5 miles, and it's a little late, so I have to get going, and I'll have to come back and do another half later. So I did 1 mile walking, kind of briskly, and then the second mile I did, second half, I did holding 5-pound weights and just kind of like working those while I walked. And I had to lower the speed while I did that so I wouldn't hurt my back or, throw myself out or anything, and do it safely. So that's it. My arms are really tired now. So I am going to get the date going. I am having one of these English muffins from Thomas's English Muffins. It's the multigrain. It is 3 points. My whole breakfast is going to be 6 points. I have 2 ounces of the Black Forest ham, 1 egg, 1 Baby Bell light cheese cut up under there, and 1/8 of an avocado, and that's what I'm using for my butter. And then I'm going to have an orange, and I have my decaf. I don't drink real coffee, I only drink decaf. That is what I'm going to have for breakfast. I assume the orange is probably going to make me ravenously hungry because of the sugar content. But it does have a lot of fiber, and believe it or not, oranges are one of the lowest in sugar, not sugar, but of caloric content. Between bananas, apples, and oranges, oranges are about 40 calories less. Interesting, huh? Everybody, it is Friday. I hope you're doing great. I just wanted to take a real quick minute. Now, last night I did okay on my points, and I just had a little soup and broth and some snacks for dinner. Not a big deal. But I wanted to talk to you about something that's super important that I think that sometimes we forget about on this weight loss road that we're on. We have hills, we have valleys, we have all these things to consider. We consider let's get a blue dot, how much calories are we taking in, what's our nutrition look like, are we drinking a lot of water, are we moving, we have all of these things that we think about. And I think that, I don't think that I've heard one person yet talk about how important sleep is, and sleep is so important. I just don't want us to forget about that. It's like last night was a perfect example that reminded me I'm tired this morning. I got a bit of a headache because I had such a bad time sleeping last night. I fell asleep watching The Twilight Zone. I fell asleep in the living room watching TV, and when I got up about 1:30 to go to my room to go to bed, Honey did too. We just, it took me forever to get back to sleep, and I couldn't get back to sleep until like 3:30 in the morning, and then my alarm goes off at like 6, right? So I looked at my Fitbit, and it said that I got like 1 hour and 15 minutes of like real sleep, deep sleep, and then like 5 hours total of in and out all over the place sleep. And that's just why I'm tired, Yeah. Some of the things that can happen if you don't get a really good sleep is you could actually lower your resting metabolism. You could lose muscle mass, if you don't get good sleep. We have to remember that this is the time when we sleep and we're in good rest period. This is the time that our body shines. This is the time that our body goes, okay, everything you did during the day, all the water, all the movement, everything that you did, I'm going to put that to work, and this is when we're going to lose the weight. We're going to be doing it while you sleep. You also do burn some calories while you sleep, but that's the time that your body does the best filtering and all that wonderful stuff, so that when you wake up, after elimination, you are down in pounds because of that, because of what your body did that night, right? And we need to give it that it's that resting time that is so important in weight loss, and so important in, let's say, even muscle, people who are trying to build muscle, they know how important sleep is, because that's the time that your body recuperates and builds the muscle while you sleep. But it's one thing that I think that we need to not forget, like I did last night, is, do all that other great stuff and get some sleep. And I think that's one of the hardest things sometimes, because we have so much to do. I mean, honestly, if you're a mom, if you are busy, if you're a working, person, I mean, it's just like we all have stuff to do. We all have stuff to do all the time, but you have to force yourself to take that time and go, okay, let me start settling down. Make a bedtime routine. Put on your warm jammies at a certain time, nice cozy ones, light a candle, read a book, have some decaffeinated herbal tea or something, and calm yourself. Listen to some soothing music. Do all of these things to get yourself ready for bed. And we've got young children, and we have to get them ready. We need to make sure that they stop drinking water at a certain time. They don't have sugar at a certain time. They don't watch TV or play games or something like that by a certain time. Everything has to be shut down so that their brain's still not working and they can settle in to go to bed. But do we take those same precautions with ourselves? We have to develop a routine that's going to help us with that. So anyway, not to harp on that anymore, but just don't forget how important sleep is in this journey. It is a huge component to our success. And so I'm going to be really spending time on my pre-sleep routine and try to get myself down to go to sleep and make full use of that. So anyway, I wanted to pass that on. Love you guys, and I will see you later. All right. Okay, bye-bye. One more thing I forgot to mention. I found a very interesting article from Shape Magazine regarding sleep and the importance of it in this whole weight loss journey. So I'm going to stick it down below if you want to read it. It's not a very long article, but it's super interesting. It talks a little bit more about this and the importance of it. So I wanted to share that with you and pass that along. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.